Good morning. Tomorrow is the Festival of Lights, so we've got a stellar lineup of chefs and stars to illuminate you on the wonderful foods and traditions of Diwali. This is Celebration Kitchen Live. Good morning, welcome to the show. Celebration Kitchen is all about sharing and exploring different religious festivities and festivals through personal stories from fabulous people and, of course, the joy of food. Now, we've got three superstar chefs creating truly joyful celebratory food today. We've got Tony Singh, Seema Pankhania and Nisha Parmar. And our special guests to share the feast and their Diwali memories and traditions are great British powerlifter and actual real-life gladiator Athena, a.k.a. Karenjeet Kaur Bains, escaped to the country's Sonali Shah, and social media sensation and Blue Peter host Shini Muthukrishnan. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's the afternoon, isn't it? Obviously, I keep forgetting that. Welcome along. Good to have you here. And for the first time on Celebration Kitchen, we have guests from all three of the main faiths that celebrate Diwali. Karenjeet, you're a Sikh. That's right. Sonali, you're a Jain, and Shini, Hindu.
Correct. Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
The celebration. Wise women of Diwali.
Right. Yes. I'm hoping not to get a word in edgeways. If you can make that possible.
Well, no, we need to eat. You'll have time.
Really? Okay, good. Now, the celebrations have already begun, is that right?
In earnest.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got elasticated trousers on today.
Oh, I like that.
Is that a part of the...
I'm 90% chili paneer already.
Okay. So it's all about the food as well, right?
It's all about the food, alongside family and friends.
Yeah, and the culture, and obviously the colour. Look at us all dressed
I know,
up.
I feel very underdressed. This is actually quite smart for me, but here we are. Right, let's see what's on the menu today. Now, Nisha, you're kicking things off with a big party.
I am. It's Dome Puri Chaat. It's the quintessential Diwali sharing platter. It's colourful. It's full of so many different flavours. And, yeah, no Diwali table is incomplete without a chaat.
I mean, that's beautiful. That's very you.
Thank you.
That's very, very neat, very beautiful. And Seema, you have got double paneer for us.
Lots of paneer today. First up, we're making my chili paneer. It's sweet, spicy, sticky, super delicious, perfect for Diwali. And then we're making my crispy paneer spring rolls, which are Diwali staple. Quite new. My mum's been making them for the past few years, and you're going to love them.
Fab. And Tony, you're rounding things off with something sweet.
Something sweet for Bandi Chor Divas and Diwali, any celebration. Sweets are an integral part, so I'm making Mote Chur Laddu, which is crushed pearl laddu, sweet golden balls of deliciousness.
The simplest, most complicated dessert I've ever had. Also delicious, plus Mary Berry is celebrating Diwali with one of our kitchen friends, Chef Dipna Anand. We're catching up with Rick Stein in India, learning the art of temple cooking. Now, Sonali, for those of you, or those of us who don't know, what is Diwali all about?
Diwali is the celebration of the Festival of Lights. It's the celebration of light over dark, good over evil. And actually, the three faiths that celebrate Diwali, there's overlap between them. Even though all three celebrate for different reasons, actually the overlap, the overriding thing is that celebration of light.
OK. And you're the first Jain that we've had on the show. How does the Diwali story differ?
It's probably a little bit more muted, a celebration for Jains. Jains are marking the attainment of nirvana from their last Tirthankar, their 24th spiritual leader. But it's basically the celebration of knowledge, that enlightenment. So it's a little bit more inward-looking for Jains.
Okay.
So we do that reflection. We think about the year that's gone by. We think about the new beginnings. And then we party with the Sikhs and the Hindus.
Love that.
That's what we do.
And Karenjeet, how does that differ from the Sikh perspective?
Yeah, of course. So it's a similar kind of theme, but for Sikhs, we call Diwali actually Bandi Chor Divas, which means liberator of prisoners. So historically, the sixth Guru, Guru Har Gobind, he was imprisoned in 1619 by the Mughals, and he was imprisoned with 52 kings. And he was offered release on this particular date, but they said, if you want to release these other 52 kings, they have to attach themselves to you. So he designed this cloak with 52 tassels and was able to liberate all of these kings things with him. So we celebrate that theme. We go to the Gurdwara, the Sikh temple, and Harmandir Sahib, which is the Golden Temple. There's fireworks. It's a massive occasion, and I hope to really see that myself one day.
Excellent. And Shini, how does the Hindu story?
Yeah, of course. The tale as old as time. It is the return of Rama and Sita that we are celebrating. They were exiled for 14 years, and it is this celebration of overcoming the Demon King and their return. So in order for them to find their way home, everyone lit diyas, like these beautiful ones over here. And that is where you get light over darkness, goodness over evil, and also lots of fireworks and food. So we're all on the same page there, very much so.
And obviously you can see that Tony and I are slightly outnumbered today.
Yes.
Which is a great thing.
What a great occasion.
But that's also part...
Very blessed.
That's exactly what I'm feeling right now. But that's also part of the festival as well.
Yeah, it's so exciting to see so much female power here.
I love it.
And it's very much in alignment with Hinduism. We believe in Shakti. Shakti is this divine feminine energy that very much is a powerhouse behind the universe, and that's why we have some beautiful deities. We've got the goddess Lakshmi, who we worship during Diwali. She is the goddess of abundance and wealth and prosperity, and it's just lovely to see so many
goddess
women here.
gladiator.
Got another goddess here, look at that.
Gladiator.
Goddess of war.
So much power.
Yeah, slightly different, but yeah, we'll rock it.
Right, are you guys hungry?
Absolutely.
Go on with the food?
Yes.
OK, let's crack on. Right, Nisha.
Yes.
Let's get this started.
So we're making this chaat today, which is Bombay fruit inspired. It's very much a party dish.
OK.
And I'm going to give you a little tip here. Let's not be snobby about it because we're all short on time. I use tinned potatoes. They're fantastic for chaat.
I've got a soft spot for these. Whenever I used to go and visit my nan, she used to have tinned potatoes.
Oh, really?
And I used to love them.
Oh,
I mean, they're kind of soft, right? You can squish them between your teeth.
Perfect texture. I mean, who wants to boil, peel, wait for them to cool down? They're a time saver and they're really delicious and not waterlogged. So I'm using tinned potatoes here. So I'm just making the filling for the little puris, which you're frying there for me, Matt.
I am. These are really, really fun. Can we look at these?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these. They're a bit like when I chuck prawn crackers into the fryer.
Yes.
I didn't realise this is how you can buy them.
Yeah, so this is a better way of, like, having a store-cupboard ingredient right there, because you can buy them already fried in the shops, but I think having them this way in your cupboard and frying them fresh, they're so much tastier and they're crispier. So, yeah, I definitely prefer, like, frying the pellets there. Very widely available now. And they have so many different uses. So chaat can mean, like, lots of different things. We're doing dain puri here, but I also utilise all the chutneys to make pani puri, which is like little shots almost with a spicy, sweet water that you fill inside those little puris.
I mean, you can buy these already done. That's a bit blonde.
Yes, that's...
but they're better, presumably, if you make them yourself. There's heads nodding at the time.
Very much ready-made for me. Yeah.
Ready-made.
But these pellets are so good because it kind of, they're easy, but it's fresh.
And they're really cheap. They're like £1 and you can get 100, and that means you can have pani puri all year round.
Exactly.
Ladies, you're giving away why I charge really lots of money. It's super difficult to make. Okay, so no.
And Nisha, this is a bit of a speciality of yours at home. You've been making these since you were a kid.
Yeah,
right?
so I was always allocated the task of making the chaat for Diwali, so it's really significant for me. And it's a real wow factor dish, and it's one of those dishes that you don't have to, you know, do too much cooking. If all the prep is done, you're just assembling it and placing it on the table. And I'm turning it upside down this year, actually. The way I'm presenting this dish, normally you'd go around with a platter and everyone would help themselves to a puri. But here I'm going to do a platter which can just sort of sit there on the table, everyone help themselves. So I'm giving you a really interesting way to present it. But yeah, this has always been my dish. Everyone knows that Nisha will always make.
Do you always do them the same way?
Pretty much, but, you know, different times we can use different flavours. Seasonally, I've used beetroot, I've used avocado. I've sort of, like, adapted it with the seasons too.
OK, so nobody gets particularly sniffy or fussy. There's not one kind of direct way.
I haven't met anybody that doesn't like chaat yet. Yeah, they just wouldn't be a friend of mine because chaat is just...
It's kind of got everything, hasn't it? I love that when you put the tamarind with it and you've got the kind of the sweetness from the yoghurt and that sharpness from the tamarind, you've got the crunch. I mean, it's kind of got everything you want.
Yeah, there's so many things going on. So just going back to the filling here, we've got the potatoes, the onion, I've got chaat masala, Kashmiri, chili powder, and also some tinned chickpeas. So it's actually quite a frugal dish. So I'm using a lot of tinned ingredients here. So that's my filling done. And then the tamarind chutney, you can buy this again in shops, but just to show you the way I would make one, I'm getting tamarind paste into my pan there with some jaggery. Jaggery's beautiful.
Okay.
Unrefined sugar to give it the sweetness. And for flavourings, I'm putting some black salt, cumin, and some chaat masala. And now that's going to bubble away, and that will reduce into a really nice tamarind chutney syrup.
So what is chaat exactly?
Chaat. So the literal meaning of chaat is to lick. Because it is so...
It's kind of one of those finger-licking sort of things.
It is. It's like irresistible. You just want to keep going back for more. But the main elements, so you need to have like spicy, sweet, sour, tangy, or everything together with it. So it kind of just means, yeah, 4 different elements like that. So... yeah, it's a really famous Indian Bombay street food.
Right, so I'm knocking up a little coriander mint chutney.
Perfect,
Here,
yes.
a little bit of cumin, salt, water, lemon, garlic.
Ginger. That's it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you've got the spicy element, I've got the sweet element, and I'm flavouring my Greek yogurt with honey here. I think honey gives...
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Very easily pleased,
Yeah.
Have you seen it before in a jar?
No, I haven't. No.
Here you go.
There we go.
So honey and salt, because I think honey just makes it... honey makes it a lot more like caramel-esque. So we've got that there. That's going to go on the bottom. And the tamarind is there. And then, thank you, Matt, you've done beautifully with these. So I'm going to show you a really nice way to make little holes in these puris to fill them. If you just do that, but then you get the back of your spoon and you knock it like that, it will give you a really perfect circle.
Technique.
Yeah.
And fingers.
So all the little bits you just leave inside.
I would leave inside, yeah. They're all like...
Does everyone know this? Do you know?
Yeah, my kids love making them because
Yeah.
they like doing the smash.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
smash
really
in.
fun.
But I'm not so
Yeah.
delicate with it, though, personally.
But I often
just-
offer it deconstructed because if you have different generations, not everyone wants the chili,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
wants the onion. So actually, I just put up bowls of everything, and then
And they
everyone
can
has
help
their own
themselves.
mix.
That's quite cool.
How do you do this in the restaurant?
I get this.
So these need to, we should say, these need to sort of cool.
Round.
a little bit.
It's a power trip,
they're
that's
a
why I
little
do it.
warm at the moment.
A
so, yeah, I'd leave
microplane.
them
Yeah,
That's
microplane.
insane.
Right, let's move on to
For a
these.
bit.
Hours.
So,
Quick as that.
we've
Yeah,
got
really.
the yogurt,
Stick
which
it
I'm
in.
placing
You've got
as
a lovely
our
round bowl.
base.
That's why
Okay.
you charge that price.
And then we fill the puris with our potato filling. We can do that together.
Sure.
There's our filling.
Right, so we've got the sauces.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And I like the squeezy bottles because that gives you a more like visual like treat, and it looks very chefy. But you'll see at the end when you've got them all done in a squeezy bottle, they're ready. You can just leave them in the fridge. You can do that day before. So prepping ahead is really important for Diwali because there's so much to do.
Shini, what's your Diwali day looking like?
My Diwali day, okay, so I wake up at what feels like the crack of dawn, but it's actually just 7 a.m. and I'm being dramatic. And my mum gives us a hair oil massage. I think this is quite specific to South India, actually, when I've researched it since. It's like heated oil, and it's this kind of like thing where you shower it off, and it's a very much cleansing process. You're pure for Diwali. You go down, and then it is puja time, so cleaning all of the deities, the prayer place, setting the fresh flowers. Mum's cooking away. I'm like, can I help? She's like, get out of my kitchen. I'm like, no, sorry, I haven't said anything, so I'm gonna leave. And so when the food aligns to be served to God, we do the puja, which means prayer, and then it's gift time, which is fabulous. It's so fun. New jewellery, new clothing, we change into it, my brother and we try and gift something back. And then after that, it's like a very much celebration, communal vibe. I think that's something that we share amongst us, whether it's neighbours, whether it's going to a Diwali party, whether it's going to a temple and seeing all of your family friends, and then sparklers and fireworks. Of course. So it's very much worship nearer the start of the day and then celebration nearer the end, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
There's lots going on.
Loads going on. It feels like a 52-hour day.
Right.
But that's just the
But a
actual
fun
day.
52
Then
hour day.
you've got the 4 weekends around it because you've got to fit in all the sides of the family. I had a Diwali
It's such a long
party
celebration.
yesterday.
By the end of it, are you like, OK, it's over?
At the end of it, we're preparing for Christmas. So
Yeah.
Exactly
So
like that.
true.
But
But yeah.
bring you back here. So I've just got the puris that were filled. We turned them upside down. And the reason for this is they'll stay a bit more crispy. I've put over the tamarind chutney. Here's the lovely
That's
green
such
chutney.
a great idea because you only have like 2 minutes before
Yes,
they get soggy.
yes.
So that's
Exactly. So here's the pomegranate going on. So you've got all the crunchy, the sweet. It's all about very much about texture as it is about flavour. You've got this, which is savoury bundi, which is like little chickpea.
It's the texture, isn't it? That's such a big thing. We should say, so over here we've got this cute little cart, and this brown liquor in here is basically the mix. It's the leftover chutneys.
Diluted, and then you've got the bani for the pani puri, and that's like a shot. So you would shot. There'll be carts around Bombay where people will just gather around these carts,
right?
And yeah, just shot them round, and then the person who's serving them will actually know how many each person has had and mentally calculate.
It's quite a strange thing for me to get my head around, doing shots of chutney.
Well, you're going to have one today.
Delicious.
You're going to learn today.
It's really like an attack on the senses.
Is it kind of there to sort of use up what you've got left?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not really because it's just both tastes are, you know, quite strong, but it's just yeah, a way to use up all the chutneys you've made. And this is like a little representation of like rangoli. It's like powder. So when we decorate our houses with powder, so this is beetroot powder. It's not rangoli powder. So just a tiny bit because it's all about colour. It's all about celebration.
Pretty.
So I wanted it to look.
Have you seen her Instagram? The food on the Instagram is all like this. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I love, like, yeah, you know, cooking is my canvas, so there we go.
Cooking is my canvas.
Like, I like...
Wow.
Oh, my dad didn't let me do
better.
art, so here we go.
That looks stunning. Remind us what it's called.
This is Dane Puri Chop.
Beautiful.
Next post.
Okay, right. Tony, do you want to take those apart rounds? Bring in the cart.
This is the cart.
Does it actually move? Can you like trundle it along?
It actually works. Yeah, look, so you can pass it around.
Stop it. I'm actually quite scared of this. I fear that I'm going to pour it all over myself. How does one conduct this?
You definitely will a little bit.
Yeah. Is that just...
What's the best way to
That's why you get new
do the
clothes on
shot?
Diwali.
Yeah. you get a shot, and then you pour the liquor in there.
Within it?
Yeah. You pour it in there.
Stuff to the brim, I love.
It's quite big.
Oh, look at this.
And then you put the whole thing in your mouth, and you do not swallow that.
I'm so excited.
Right, well, while they're fighting over that, now your husband makes cocktails at your Diwali celebrations.
We do, yes.
Some people drink, some people don't drink, but we thought we'd pick that up today. So we asked Ollie for a wine to pair with this perfect platter, so let's hear what he chose for us.
Let's go.
Hello, hope you're all having a lovely time. Indian wine is on the rise, and I'm not surprised because the quality is absolutely there. And for Nisha's Puris, I've found a wonderful Chenin Blanc from Charosa Vineyards. It's bright, it's refreshing, it's crisp, it's almost got a salty fringe to it, and you can find it from Maharaja Drinks. They've got a wide range available, and I know that these guys are Hindu producers, so they're definitely going to be raising a glass.
Wow.
Cheers for that, Ollie. It's very nice.
It is, it's lovely.
Thoughts? Yeah, like
I think
that?
this will go
So good with the spicy food.
So I haven't had wine from India before, so some of you guys drink, some of you don't, is that right?
Orthodox Sikhs don't drink.
Okay.
I do. And it's a personal choice. If you're on that journey to find enlightenment, I'll get there, but not at the moment.
How's the food?
Gorgeous.
Delicious.
So good.
So delicious. That honey trick on the Greek.
Great.
And the tin potatoes?
Beetroot and the beetroot powder. Where do you get beetroot powder from?
Yeah, you can get it in various places. Borough Market.
But there's nothing, I was just going back to the drink thing, there's nothing in any sort of scriptures that says you can't drink.
What Sikh says.
There is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that people who are fasting, if they are quite pious, they probably won't drink over Diwali. But a lot, it's such a personal choice.
Okay.
Yeah. Or, you know, they'll visit the temple and then maybe have a drink later. But I think it's such a personal thing on different days.
Have you done the shot? Tried the shot?
This is my drink of the day. Yeah. So, are we going full in fast and then shot?
Yeah, so pour a little bit of the bani in there.
This is full to the brim, you know. Like, normally, I'm realising I'm quite frugal with my fillings now.
Diwali is all about abundance.
Oh my God, yeah, look at this.
So you pour some in, shot the rest.
And then I wouldn't shot the rest.
All in one. This is going to be the most unflattering telly angle
Come
ever.
on, let's do it.
Together. Good shot it.
I'm not very delicate, guys.
Good.
You're asking a gladiator to be delicate.
Right, we'll leave you to your food. Well done. Lovely, that. Right, so we're going to Mary Berry now, who's helping Chef Dipna Anand prepare a delicious feast for her family's Diwali celebrations. Take it.
As it's Diwali, the Festival of Light, I've been invited to see how Chef Dipna will celebrate later with some very special family recipes.
Hello, Adil.
Hi, Dipna. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali to you as well. Now, I call these Indian pretzels, crispy, hot jalebis, the best dessert ever.
These sweet treats are made from a fermented batter that's fried then coated in sugar syrup.
You can eat them all year round, but specifically on times of Diwali and Indian festivals.
So what we generally do is just twist the wrist. I generally like to count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a bit like using a piping bag, so hopefully I've got this.
Have you ever seen such a mess?
The trick is, I gather, to make perfect circles quickly.
I think they've got character.
It's quite a skill, as Adil makes around 1,300 of these a day.
This is a hot sugar syrup, which is dipped in, and the sugar wouldn't latch straight away onto the actual jalebi.
The proof of the pudding is always in the eating.
The joy of eating jalebis on a cold day with the syrup trickling down your face, is something else. Absolutely love it. The best sweet in town.
And look at it, it's dripping with the syrup.
It is, yes.
I'm taking a jalebi for the road.
You take that. Very happy Diwali to you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. She's addicted, you know.
She is. I won't tell you how often she's there.
At Dipna's house, Diwali preparations are in full swing. Everyone will be here in a few hours, and it's all hands on deck. One of the family's most loved recipes is vegetable samosas.
The secret to making great samosas is you don't want to make a dough which is like a chapati, nice and soft. We want a nice hard dough so they're easy to fill.
And what's that there?
So that's potato and peas infused with coriander seeds and cumin, and I finished it with coriander, garam masala, and also kasturi methi, which is dried fenugreek leaves.
So it'll have a hint of curry and not too strong. That garam masala.
Correct. So we've spiced it just right.
Add water to the pastry edge and shape it into a pouch.
I'm not overloading this, but I just press it down with my fingers. Dad, can you just come and help, please?
Yes, I'll come down.
Can you please do these ones? You just go.
Then I just pinch it across the top like that.
That's it. So you're just sealing the whole thing.
I hope it's up to the family's standards.
How about that?
That's very good.
I've just got a little bit of the curry on the outside, but it all adds to its character.
Yes.
OK?
The shape's perfect.
While the rest of the family are working on decorations for Diwali, Guru's making his favourite semolina pudding, called suji halwa. It starts with semolina and butter.
So I'm just sort of roasting it. We've got to keep on stirring it. Yes.
You can tell when that is ready because the buttery smell starts to release. As we know, the semolina is perfectly cooked. Yeah, this is like one of my favourites.
Not again. Everything you like has got sugar in.
Sweet, yeah. When you go to the temple, the Sikh temple, what they give you when you pray, afterwards they give you prasad, which is a holy offering. So that's traditionally served in the Indian temples, and you take it in your hand. I ask for obviously double when I go.
The next stage is to add hot sugar syrup.
It smells really buttery.
And keep stirring.
So it's not sticking to the edges. So that means the suji halwa is almost ready.
So how many years have you been making this dish?
Just about 45 years.
Well, you should know.
To finish, Gulu's adding ground pistachios and almonds.
Perfectly cooked now.
I'm going to have a taste and see what I think.
All right.
I would go for that.
All that's needed now is the finishing touches for the Diwali celebrations. Before the party begins, a platter of food is offered to Lakshmi, the goddess of good fortune.
Swami Jai Jagdish Hare Kare Om Jai Jagdish Hare.
Thanks given. Now all that's left to do is enjoy.
Happy Diwali! Woo! Say hi, everyone!
We should do some Indian.
Oh! We certainly won't go hungry with this magnificent spread.
This is the savoury vermicelli, chickpeas, potatoes, tamarind yogurt.
It looks so beautiful.
But I'm starting with some of those samosas and raita.
Oh, that is good, isn't
That
it?
is really nice.
And now for Dipna's favourite course,
Who's ready for dessert?
Wow.
the jalebi top cheesecake is going down a treat. What a wonderful evening. It's so heartwarming to see families celebrating together around the food that they love.
1, 2, 3. Happy Diwali!
Thanks, Mary and Dipna. Sonali, there was a reference there to the decorations as a big part, Rangoli, which is in your book.
Yeah, it's actually the central
book.
part of the story. I wrote a secular Diwali book because my kids kept picking up Christmas books, which were about Santa and snow and presents, and never about Jesus. And then, but all the Diwali books were very, very religious. And I wanted people to know there are people like me who primarily celebrate the Festival of Lights in a very secular way. You know, we're not terribly religious about it, just like we celebrate Christmas. And that's what the book is about. And I entered so many Rangoli competitions. It was huge in Harrow. Rangoli competitions.
But what is Rangoli?
So it's basically coloured patterns where you can use coloured flour, rice, that often people colour flowers like this on the table. This is a beautiful Rangoli.
Stunning.
Whatever you've got to hand, and
So this,
light.
this would be
This
Rangoli.
is a Rangoli.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
a Rangoli. And
You
in
say it
water...
much better than I do, by the way.
It's
Yeah,
Kind of,
absolutely...
a bit ashamed now.
But this is I actually make the flower ones at home. This is what we do as a family now because the kids feel they can get involved as well. Schools are now doing just colouring sheets. I visited so many schools reading the book this week.
Yeah.
They do so many different types of it, and it's about putting light in the middle of it. And that is the celebration of light. And people often put rangolis outside their houses to ward off any bad thoughts and evil spirits.
Okay, so it's
before
not just decoration, it's
yeah, there's a meaning
deeper...
to it. It is part of that, finding that light, bringing in the light and just taking away any of the darkness that has surrounded you.
Love that, love that. Right, should we do some more food?
Yes, let's cook some more.
What are we doing? Paneer?
So we're doing lots of paneer. I'm going to be making some paneer spring rolls.
Okay.
My mum started making them a couple of years ago, and we're obsessed with them. They are so delicious. The paneer is grated, which makes it really nice and soft. And then you kind of deep fry them in the delicious, crispy spring rolls.
Okay, and this, so this is the sort of Indo-Chinese.
Yeah, so you're doing chili paneer, which is Indo-Chinese. It's got a mix of flavours from India and China, which I think is so amazing. And that fusion of flavours is just such an explosion in your mouth. There's soy sauce, there's chili, there's garlic, there's ketchup.
Okay.
Lots of really fun ingredients that are really delicious. And I think what's quite interesting is to get the balance right, because everyone has a specific way they want it, and it's quite hard to get the right balance.
You freeze yours, though?
I freeze it, so... I freeze it because to get the texture right for the paneer, you want it to be soft on the inside and crispy on the outside. And I found that freezing it got you the best texture overall. And I tried out so many methods because my family is obsessed with chili paneer, and I wanted to make sure it was the best way possible.
And Tony, it's really easy to make it at home, right, paneer? How'd you
Paneer, yeah, full fat milk. We put a bit of double cream in it to make it extra rich. Bring it to the boil, then you cool it down to blood temperature, and you add acidulating agent, whether it could be vinegar, citric acid, and it sets.
Bit of lemon juice?
Pardon?
Lemon juice?
Lemon juice, yeah.
Okay.
And then you hang it and press it, or you can leave it and it's like cottage cheese, or press it like what you've got there.
Do you make yours at home?
I don't make mine at home because you can get so many readily easily.
Okay.
And also at Diwali, you're making a million things. I don't have time to make my paneer as well. But it's very cheap and easy to make. You just need milk.
Yeah.
Milk and lemon,
Right?
So
Yeah.
paneer is like the Indian halloumi.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly
melt.
like that. Yeah, it doesn't melt. Very mild.
Yeah.
It's not like a cheesy cheese.
Yeah.
And in Diwali, depending on your family, a lot of people don't eat meat. So paneer is like the big protein source that everyone gets really, really excited about. There's paneer. You can get like butter paneer, which is like butter chicken with paneer. Spring rolls, chili paneer. It's in everything, basically.
Right, so this is the spring roll filling. What have we
Spring roll
got?
filling, I've got some onions, cumin, chili, ginger, garlic, as always. And that's going to be just toasted off until it's set out a little bit. You don't need to cook it out too much because they're going to be deep fried. These paneer spring rolls are also quite mild, which makes them really good for children as well.
Okay.
Because obviously Indian food is known to be quite spicy, but not everything needs to be really spicy.
Okay.
So you want to have like a mix. So you're not going to be like...
That'd be great
Right.
for kids then.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Right, so let's walk through this one here. So you want one onion finely diced. We've got some of this. What went in here? The ginger?
So ginger, chili, garlic.
Okay.
It's a paste that you kind of use in all Indian cooking. So sometimes it's just easier if you're doing a lot of Indian dishes to make a big batch and kind of use a tablespoon in whatever you need.
Okay.
Yeah, so for there's two onions I cut two ways, which is a bit annoying, but it's worth it because you get the gravy gets really thick and luscious with the chopped tomatoes, chopped onions, sorry, and then you get bigger pieces which are nice and crunchy, which add the textural element which you want to the chili paneer.
Got it. Okay, so paneer goes in, dusted in, what's that, a bit of corn flour?
Corn flour, lots of different spices, and you kind of fry it, shallow fry it until it's nice and crispy,
Okay.
and then you're going to get that really delicious crispy exterior and soft and fluffy inside.
Nice.
So almost like the texture of like a really good mozzarella is like the
Okay.
inside of a good chili.
And you
paneer.
only get that by freezing?
Or if you get really good fresh paneer from India.
Okay.
Or you can freeze it, which I think helps to get you that texture.
Got it, right. Let me move that up there. Let's move that
So I've
here.
got some sweet corn, carrot, grated carrot, peas, cabbage, and that's kind of like veggie.
Okay. Now, you're not particularly religious, are you?
No, I wouldn't say I'm particularly religious. I just really love the festivities. My mum and my family are, so I love celebrating with them. Similar to Christmas, how you were saying, it's like a bit secular. I just love eating and celebrating, hanging out with my friends, family, which I think is really important nowadays. Depending on where you're from, you can still celebrate different festivals.
And you said there's all the candles in the celebrations, they're quite...
So, yeah, I've always thought it's quite funny that we have...
I mean, look at what you're wearing.
We wear a lot of beautiful, flowy clothes, and there's a lot of, like, diyas everywhere. And there's a lot of diyas. They're, like, in every counter.
Yeah.
There's been no fires in my household. I'm sure I would love to hear the fire brigade stats for Diwali. But I think it's been... Yeah, it's just be careful. Be careful out there. There's fires, there's flowy, flammable outfits.
You're so right. There's fires on the floor. There's
Yeah,
like
on the floor, and we just start kicking them and hoping for the best.
flowy, flammable outfit.
Then we will go out and do lots of fireworks in our outfit.
That's it, yeah.
My friend last year, her skirt got burnt a little bit. So we're going to try to be a little bit more careful.
Why, out of interest, why do you put them on the floor?
Because it's pretty. It's pretty. Like,
They still be pretty on the table.
I actually put them on the table, yeah.
Food is on the table, Matt.
Okay.
All that food.
Health and safety goes out the window, it's fine. It's fine.
Right, let's talk about this. So we've got some ketchup, some soy, some sriracha.
Some sriracha or like chili garlic sauce and vinegar.
Wow.
Yeah, be careful with the garlic and the chili, it will hit you.
Yeah.
And that's just going to make a really delicious gravy. My family love chili paneer so much. I've been testing so many different recipes to get the right balance of flavours. Because you don't want it too ketchupy.
Yeah.
You want it still to be spicy. I don't want it to be mild. And I think I've finally perfected it.
Yeah.
You have to open up all the windows when you're cooking because
That's quite
you are
pokey.
gonna...
So this is obviously... Excuse me. This is obviously vegetarian. Nisha's yours is vegetarian. That's a big part of celebrations.
On
as well.
Diwali, I'd say we're normally vegetarian, but which gives us there's so much variety in vegetarian food. We'll have all these kind of appetizers, then we'll go out and do fireworks. We'll come back and maybe have something like a big biryani or pav bhaji, or there'll be a main course as well. But I think it's so exciting. We have so many options.
Yeah, Jain's actually, one of the tenets of Jainism is non-violence. So most Jains, I come from a long line of vegetarians. I've never tried meat or fish. Okay. And you'll find that, yes, there are Jains who eat meat, but actually one of the traditions of Jainism is no meat or fish.
Okay.
So actually, chili paneer, I mean, I think I might be related to you, Seema, the amount you you make this.
Karenjeet, is that the same for Sikhs as well?
Yeah, I think we do tend to eat a vegetarian on that day as well.
Right.
I think one thing that my mum absolutely loves making is chole puriyan on Diwali. So that is basically chickpeas, homemade, and the puriyan is like a doughy, kind of fluffy.
No,
yeah.
Puffs up. It's lovely.
Yeah,
We call it bhatura, yeah.
Beautiful, and also you've got to have some samosas. So yeah, I love some samosas.
Can't have it without
It's a
samosas.
full-on cheat day for me.
Exactly.
So I go all out, and
Double carb, everything.
they don't count on Diwali.
Well, most things are fried, aren't they? It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just rolling my spring
Gotta have
rolls
some jalebis
here.
as well.
You want to have like 3 tablespoons. I have 3 tablespoons of filling, and you wrap it kind of like a burrito, corners in, and then you roll it up like this.
I'm always going to remember.
And then the glue is just flour and water. I always love when I tell my mum, when I'm making these with my mum, she would always say when she was at school in India, this is what they would use as like PVA glue. They would use it for cooking, and they would use it for also for like arts and crafts, which I think is just so fun. And now I'm using it for my spring rolls. You want to make sure they're also a little bit tight so they're not going to leak everywhere. And they also freeze fantastically. My mum and my aunties would always make like hundreds of these. And we have an extra freezer in the back, which is kind of just for...
Spring roll freezer.
Spring roll freezer and samosa freezer, and after the Diwali, we can just eat them whenever we want.
Yeah, but the worst is when you go in the freezer and you open an ice cream tub. Open for ice cream.
There's no ice cream.
And you got dal or a samosa or something, and you go, my God.
There's always dal in mine.
Yes, dal.
And you know you want dal sometimes, but when you want ice cream and you open it and you go,
That's nostalgia, that is.
Classic Indian.
OK, so crispy paneer goes in. Do you need to serve that immediately, or is that quite happy to sit for a while?
You can sit for a little. It depends how you want the crispiness of it. Everything is always best fresh, I would say, but this can sit for a little bit because you're going to be making a lot of stuff. Right. So now, when these are rolled out, you can just deep fry them, and then we're ready to go.
OK. Right, well, you finish those. Don't forget, you can find Seema's recipe at bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen, or you can scan the QR code, and it'll take you straight to today's studio dishes. Right, let me clear some of this.
This looks great.
OK, happy?
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I also think like the sauce level is quite important depending on what you're serving it with.
There's a bit of water went in there.
Yeah, a little bit of water goes in there so you get the right thickness of it. Sometimes people have it dry if you're having it as a starter. If you're having it with rice, you might want it more saucy, so you just add more or less water depending on how you want it.
Right, spring rolls go in for how long?
Frying about 6 to 8 minutes until they're really nice and golden brown.
OK.
As such.
Right, we've got some already here.
Yeah, love it.
You all right? Yep. Serve that. I'll sort this out. This is particularly delicious. We need to know. Tony,
it's very good.
Yeah. We need to know a lot of
It's
this.
very, very good.
The chili level, perfect.
Very, very happy with the amount of testing that went into it to get to the right level because it's delicious. Salty, savoury, spicy, a little bit sweet.
And Seema, you've got peanuts in there as well. That chutney was fantastic.
So this chutney, it's got a bit of peanuts in it, which I think adds a really nice like nuttiness. You can also use cashews, walnuts, whatever nut you've got is fine. But it adds a different texture, makes it a bit chunkier, so you can kind of get more chutney onto it, which I think is really important. And again, because these are the spring rolls themselves are quite mild, you can make your chutney a bit spicier for the adults.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely.
Look at that. 8 minutes or something. What have we got here?
So we have got my delicious chili paneer, spicy, sweet, savoury, and then we've got my paneer spring rolls with a peanut chutney.
Brilliant. OK, incoming. Right, can I give you that one? These are hot. Watch yourself. You look very excited. Crack on with that. Right, we've got another wine here from Ollie. Smell that.
Whoa, that's...
Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing.
So fruity.
Anyway, here's Ollie with the lowdown on this.
So, with Seema's chili paneer, I found something completely extraordinary. It's still a wine, but it's been infused with mango. This is Rhythm Winery's Alfonso, and it's enormously fruity, really beautifully textured, exactly what you want with the spice. Another great Hindu producer, spot on for celebrating Diwali.
Like 2 years ago.
Ollie, this is absolutely delicious. This is from another Hindu producer. I love that mango.
It's like juice.
Yeah.
It's literally
really
like
quite dangerous.
It's delicious. I didn't know about Indian wines, but I'm obsessed. This is so
It's only
nice.
12%.
Only
So you can open another bowl.
It's basically juice.
Yeah, it is. Smells fab, doesn't it?
mango. It's delicious. It goes really well. Yeah.
The sweetness
Light
of mango.
notes. Yeah.
How's the food going down?
The paneer's awesome.
Stunning.
Good?
Texture inside.
Amazing. I'm so glad.
Can I just say, it is so impressive that the both of you have cooked in a full-on lenga.
Yeah.
The scarf situation, because the situation at home is that, you know, mum and you do the cooking at home, and then you run before guests come in, whack on the sari. So this is like really efficient.
In our outfits
I do.
because we're cooking.
Yeah.
We're cooking just all day.
Yeah.
We don't stop cooking, so we're not going to have a time to have a break
So
to
you're used to
get
that.
changed. So we're ready and we're cooking all day.
The texture of this paneer.
So good.
Yeah, freezing it.
Out of this
Freezing it like
world.
30 minutes before you fry it. I don't know what it does.
And then straight into the fryer.
Straight into the fryer, because
Yeah.
it's just a little bit frozen. It's not like completely frozen. I think
only
it gives
30
that
minutes.
soft. Yeah, exactly. It gives it that soft texture inside, crispy exterior.
As a professional chili paneer eater.
So you carry on enjoying that.
That's my
We're going to
professional.
head to India now with Rick Stein, who's in Madurai, learning the art of temple cooking.
Madurai, one of the oldest cities in South Asia. This Tamil poem, written in the 2nd century AD, could also apply today. Madurai is a city gay with flags waving over homes and shops, selling food and drinks. The streets are broad rivers of people, folk of every race buying and selling in the bazaars. Around the temple, amid the perfume of ghee and incense, are stalls selling sweet cakes, garlands of flowers, scented powder and beetle pan. Those are the folded up leaves that you chew that can make you high as a kite. Looking across the Madurai skyline, I can see why the state of Tamil Nadu is known as the land of temples. These towers belong to the Meenakshi temple, solid granite structures decorated with colourful characters from the Hindu divine texts. Around 15,000 visitors come here every day to pray and be blessed, and also to eat. And it's the eating part that interests me. It's embedded in the Hindu religion. And Sala, who grew up here, is my guide to explain what these chefs are cooking for lunch.
It smells lovely, doesn't it?
It smells lovely. Yeah. They're still using wood fires, I can smell.
I know, in these huge pots.
What's this then?
So this is tamarind rice. It's really easy to make. It's cooked rice, and they toss it with a sauce that's made of tamarind and cumin, and it's tempered with, you can see the little pieces of lentils.
Yeah.
It gives a bit of crunch.
Yeah.
You just eat it on its own, or sometimes with a mint chutney. And this is called appam.
Appams.
Appam, yeah. It's sort of like a pancake, deep fried. It's a sweet one. It's flour, sugar, and it has a little bit of cardamom in it. And it's a very typical temple offering. These are vadas.
Vadas, so...
Yeah, so you see the batter for the vadas here. These are black lentils that are soaked and ground. And they skin half of them, and they leave the skin on the other half.
Hence the black speckles in them.
So you can see he's using a piece of plastic or like cling film. And some people will use a banana leaf to do the exact same thing.
Modern technology.
The food is blessed by the god, and then it's sold to the people that come to the temple, and they buy it to take home, and it's blessed food.
That is so good.
Getting the right balance is crucial to all things spiritual, and food, I'm beginning to understand, plays a large part in that. Preparations in the kitchens here start shortly after daybreak.
Sala, it's really amazing to me how important food, cooking, eating food is to temple life.
Absolutely. Even all the rituals that they do for the gods at the temple is everyday life. You know, the bathing, eating, going to sleep. Each one of these is a ritual for the god at the temple.
That is very profound to me, because I think before you do anything else in life, you have to feed yourself. Then you can start thinking about spiritual matters.
The body is the temple.
Your body is a temple. I mean, it seems very important to them that eating in the temple. Is that the case?
Right, I mean, they've queued up ahead of time to eat at the temple. This is their first time eating here. They feel very fortunate that they're here and have the opportunity to eat at the temple.
So it's more than just because they're hungry. It's the sort of the ritual, the celebration of food in the temple.
Yeah, it's more the sentiment behind eating at the temple and not just the food itself.
The temple's public dining room only holds about 200 people, so it's important to get there early. Lunch is usually served just after midday, and hungry worshippers flood the dining hall to enjoy the dishes that have been prepared by the chefs and served by the many volunteers who help out on a daily basis. These are the unlucky few that got there a bit too late. Everything about to be served is carefully thought out and always considered sacred. Around 4 to 5 varied dishes, always vegetarian and heavily dependent on rice, are traditionally served on banana leaves. Plain white rice and rice sweetened with jaggery, that's unrefined sugar, are common to all temples. But here they also like serving porial, potatoes and cabbage, fried with a handful of coconut.
So that leaf that makes you high as a kite, discuss.
Well, it's more auspicious. It's associated with the goddess of prosperity and abundance and wealth, Lakshmi.
Yeah.
So it's used in lots of pujas, it's used in weddings. I've made daisy chains out of it before, hung it
I mean, you're making it sound cute, but it gets you high as a kite.
So,
it's not the pan, is it?
yeah, it's not the leaf. So the leaf is pan. That's not the bit that gets you high. It's the bit they put in it, which is called beetle nut, which oftentimes they wouldn't put in for children, etc.
Yeah, we have it without it for the kids.
Yeah, of course.
Right, OK, so what do you put in the leaf?
Yeah, the filling, the pan filling is to die for. Yeah.
Right, the simplest, most complicated dessert I've ever seen.
Well, we're going to make moti chur laddu, which means crushed pearls. Moti is pearls, chur is crushed like dust. So we've got roasted chickpea flour. We're going to have a pinch of baking powder.
OK. What was the chickpea flour?
Roasted, just chickpea basin, pinch of salt, and we're going to add food colouring to it. So most people think it would have been saffron, but to get that really golden colour, the saffron amount would be so much it wouldn't be edible. So what's in? And then you're making the syrup, which is saffron, sugar, rose water, and ground cardamom seeds.
OK.
Yeah?
And then I've got a lot of colouring.
Yeah, it is a colouring. You know what I mean? When we were younger, we were using tartrazine. It was a bit craziness, but it was good.
Does that make you run around a lot?
Yeah, just a little. But yes, it is food colour. It's natural. That'll be enough. And we're putting...
You wanted the whole thing in rehearsal.
Put the whole stuff in there.
No, I put a squiz. Right, you want the whole thing, yeah?
Yes.
OK.
So we're going to add enough water to make this two-channel test, right? So we love laddu. Laddu are given at every kind of occasion for good fortune, prosperity. They taste good, they're golden in colour. It takes a lot of TLC to make them, as you'll see in a second.
I'm so excited. I've never had them homemade before.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fascinated by this. It looks incredible.
So, well, my dad's a good cook as well, and this is the only thing I can remember making with Dad when we were small, shaping laddu, because he would make it. I think it was so precise.
Were you ever called laddu as a kid? We love laddu so much.
I was called loads of stuff, but laddu was...
Because it's a term of endearment.
It's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
My little laddu.
Yeah.
I was called a golgappa. I was quite fat and round.
Can't believe it.
Right, so look, channel test. Got it. We'll pour that in there.
OK.
And now, the fun thing is making bundi up. So like I said, my dad would use a chalna, which looks like a skimmer, and you put the batter in and shake it, and you'd get like 30 drops at a time coming down.
Why? And why'd you do it this way, then?
Because it's easier, and most people have a pipe and bag in the house.
OK.
And it looks cool.
Oh, whoa!
And that's the main thing.
I love
So this is a moti. This is the baby
Fireworks.
pearls. Look at them, small golden balls, right?
It's raining laddu.
And that's the moti.
Don't
So you're
understand
making
how
these
that's gonna
pearls.
make the laddu.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, they've got no flavour to them
Magic.
at all, colour.
Okay.
And we'll take them out when they're crispy, and then we're going to soak them in the syrup. And then we're going to make the laddu.
Nisha, is this what you used in your dish?
It is, yeah, the savoury version is exactly the same. So
Okay.
I think Tony's going to put it in a sweet syrup. So,
Right.
yeah, it's got 2 uses.
Okay.
But it's fascinating that you're demystifying how we make these sweets, because now we're just buying them. But it's so nice to see the process. It's, yeah.
And is the batter the same that you would use for, like, gulab jamun and...
No, so gulab jamun, it's you use milk curds and you use rabri for jalebi. You use ground lentils to keep the crispiness. Yeah.
And jalebi?
And some flour. So there you go. And the thing is, you could buy the savoury ones. They've just got a bit of salt in them, but they're too big. So you want these small, beautiful pearls.
Okay.
So you got to have a shot.
Hey? Yeah, I'll have a go. I'll have a go.
Okay. So
I mean, it's worth noting that you spent about 2 hours in rehearsal yesterday.
Oh, setting it up.
Setting up, but this is, it shows you love.
It is a labour of love, isn't it?
It is a labour of love, and it comes through when you taste it. It's gorgeous. Right, so I'll take this out and I'll start making the mix up.
So what else are you up to these days?
I have just been taken on as ambassador for Scotland's airline, Loganair.
Oh, okay.
So it's fabulous. And there you go. So
Lovely.
that's going to be good. So we're travelling around the islands of Scotland and then other places to bring some fun. Look at the food cultures.
Okay.
Amazing produce we have. Right. So you've got the syrup. This is where you put in the bondi in it goes.
Right, so you get them crispy and then you want to soften them up?
Soften them up. But it's that texture, right? So you want to soften them up, but you don't want them soggy. It sounds weird, right?
Okay.
So you bring it round.
Yeah.
I thought it was a ball.
It's quite therapeutic, isn't it?
It is.
It's so interesting how so many Indian desserts, there's something fried and in a sugar syrup. It's like the same method, but they all somehow taste really different.
Yeah.
And they're all really delicious.
Same formula, we're just switching around the variables.
Exactly.
I like that, yeah.
Once we've coated them in the sugar, we'll pop them in a bowl. Then we'll put in melon seeds.
Melon seeds?
Cover it up for 10 minutes.
So tell us about the melon seeds.
The melon seeds are great texture.
Right.
And I love it. I can still remember my gran feeding me melon seeds. It's good. It's nutty, but they're not nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lovely. And they look great.
What are they reminding me of?
Nuts. Pine nuts.
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts.
Pumpkin seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing with that...
Quite soft.
They're soft, but look at the size of them. Right, that's why your pearls have to be small, so they're not taking over from it. So that's that done.
Okay.
And now we start moulding them.
Okay.
Right,
You've got loads of time. No rush.
Yeah.
Okay, are these ready?
Yeah.
Right, I'll get these out. Now, Karenjeet's religion is really important in your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
How does that affect you in sport and gladiators and things like that?
Yeah, of course. So in terms of religion, I would say it's a very personal relationship that I have with God and that one-on-one connection. And particularly with sport, there are certain kind of prayers that I say to myself. And I kind of believe, you know, all the hard work and dedication and discipline that got me to that moment. I believe in God's will, whatever's meant to happen on that day. And truly that also God has my back. So sometimes it helps me be fearless in these kind of moments. And as Sikhs, we come from like the warrior race. We're supposed to be fearless and brave.
You've told me this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is the whole thing with Bandi Chor Divas. Guru Har Gobind Singh organised the first Sikh army, the Akali Sena, and it was to protect the weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a lot of religious persecution out there. That's why he was in the fort jail, and that's why he took out the Hindu kings, because there wasn't tolerance for other religions. And this is the whole thing with Sikhism. We believe in everybody's religion, and we're there to stand up for everybody's religion. That's the whole thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So these are kind of pivotal moments, you know, at the European and the World Championships, and even in gladiators, before I'm stepping into the arena in front of all of those thousands of people, that's what I remember. Who I am.
So it's a big part in
yeah,
sport.
absolutely, absolutely. And it's really fundamental in my mentality and has carried me through many times in my life, yeah.
Right, what are you doing?
Right, so we're shaping the laddu. And this is it. It's not too hard and not too soft. You just need to get it. So when you pop it in your mouth, it should fall to bits in your mouth.
Okay, let's try.
Okay?
Right.
Nice, small ones. And, like, you get some occasions where you get laddu this size. You get given one.
Yeah.
Which is great.
What are you supposed to do with that?
Eat it.
Okay.
And small bits. You can't put it in your mouth in a one-hour.
Like a
you get
gobstopper.
a birthday cake, you stick a candle in it if you want.
Yeah, Indian gobstopper.
Okay, so give it a squish,
Give it a
but
squish.
not too much.
Not too much, that's very good.
Okay.
And then we're going to put gold leaf on it and silver leaf.
You're so fancy.
I am.
And again, is that a kind of just a bit sort of more celebratory?
Well, traditionally, silver leaf's used in Ayurvedic medicine and cooking to cool the body.
Okay.
So, but you're eating sugars and fats, which heats the body up, so that's why you do it. But
right.
on a more secular note, or just normal, it looks great, it's good. You're spending money on your guests, you're showing them you love them.
Okay, it's a bit showy-offy.
Yeah, a bit showy-offy.
Right, got it. So, so what's Diwali for you?
Well, Bandi Chor Divas for us is getting around with the family. Like I said, when you're a kid, you don't understand the celebrations until you're a bit older, but they catch you with the food. Yeah, right. Laddu were the things. And then we go to the Gurdwara, then you'd listen to the Gyani, you'd listen to the stories, and slowly you understand why it's so important to celebrate these events all through history, but even now, especially when there's so much division out there. You know what I mean? We're all here together, and we all need to look out for each other.
And we're kind of religion sort of falling out of favour, I suppose, with a lot of young people. Is it still sort of very big in your world, Diwali?
Yes, it is. I think...
Is it something that people kind of throw themselves into?
They do, however you interact with your God, your faith, spirituality, whatever it is, whatever gets you there, everybody's on a journey. And it's a long one, short one. If
whatever helps you along.
Well, yeah, if somebody's judging you, they're basically missing out the fundamentals of whatever faith they're on. We're not here to judge, we're here to help. And we're here to look after people, spread love and joy.
Okay, it's a nice thought. Okay. If you've missed any of the show today, or you just want to watch it over again and again, then head to the iPlayer on the link below, where you'll find us in a brilliant collection of shows celebrating 60 years of South Asian programming on the BBC, including a range of amazing programmes from the glorious Goodness Gracious Me to the legendary Madhur Jaffrey.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, very cool. It looks like tinfoil, but
it's not tinfoil. Trust me. When you eat. I've had somebody put tinfoil on it. When it hits your filling, you know all about it.
Gold?
Gold, yes. Put some gold on it as well.
Go on then.
Wow.
Trouble is, you touch it. I used to play.
Well, this is it. As soon as you touch it, it's gone.
Okay.
Wow, it looks so beautiful.
Right. While you're finishing that off,
pain to use.
Remind us what you're calling
really
it.
expensive.
So this is Moti Chur Laddu.
The technique, how you do it.
And it's anywhere anybody's having a celebration, you'll probably find these there.
Beautiful.
It's decoration, guys.
Yeah, love it.
Finesse.
Right. These look quite hard to eat.
Well, the ones you squashed together, yes.
Which ones did you
make? Are you blaming me?
The ones that are broken are Matt's.
I might get you some
going in with the quite soft.
It's all about the taste.
Are we doing it with our hand?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Shini, you got some chai for us.
I'm delighted. I'm delighted that we have chai. I am a self-proclaimed chai enthusiast. On my social media, I'm in the pursuit of the perfect chai recipe, because I think it's very common for like mums to have their go-to chai recipe, grandmas to have their go-to chai recipe. Some people prefer it spicy, some people prefer it sweet.
I like that.
And so I'm so happy about it. It's just like a really social drink. Everyone bonds over a cup of chai. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's delicious.
Feeling, isn't it?
And somebody else has to make it, though. If you make it for yourself, it never tastes the same.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or if someone else is watching you, it tastes different. It's a very high-pressure situation.
How's the dessert? All good?
So good.
Yeah,
so good.
Happy?
Completely different to shop boards.
Right.
I'm actually quite upset.
You like how they fall apart?
Yeah, I like
I made them. That's all from us today on Celebration Kitchen Live. Thanks to Tony, Seema and Nisha for the fantastic recipes, and to Karenjeet, Sonali and Shini for the wonderful stories throughout the morning. All the recipes from the studio are on the website, bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. I'm going to be back here live next Saturday at 10 a.m. on BBC One with more delicious recipes and special guest Sir Stephen Fry. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali!